So I'm going to share with you 3 barriers that affect a lot of people from actually building wealth. 3 barriers that are holding you back from building wealth. The first one, uh, the one nobody says, is I call it the wealth vehicle mismatch, where most high earners they build wealth with the wrong vehicle, paycheck. That's all they have, paycheck, high paycheck, high income. That's a mismatch. That's a barrier. Because paycheck are great for income, but they're not good for building wealth. Because when you stop working, your paycheck stops as well. You need to fix the chain. You need to fix and change the vehicles with assets that move while you rest, while you take a break. For example, business ownership, stock market investment, retirement account, and real estate. The real question is not how do I work harder and increase my paycheck? The question we should be asking ourselves is, am I even in the right vehicle? Am I in the right vehicle that will allow me to achieve my financial freedom? Barrier number 2, earning and savings doesn't equal to wealth. Earning more and saving doesn't equal to wealth. So earning money without accumulate asset will not accomplish your financial freedom. So my advice is stop chasing money, stop chasing more money, and start buying ownership. That's the day things will change for you. Start buying ownership. Start buying assets. That's the second barrier. Now let's take a look at the third one. The one that quietly keeps you stuck. Barrier number 3. It kind of ties the first two together. Efforts alone doesn't build wealth. Vehicles do. It is not your fault that no one taught you how to create wealth. You were taught to work hard, and you did. But the uncomfortable truth is this: that 6 figures earners, they stay fragile. They are fragile because when income is the only engine, they are very fragile. So I would say stop blaming yourself, or should I say stop blaming the driver, but change the vehicle. Add engine that run without you by accommodating the right asset. Now we've named the 3 barriers that prevent you from moving forward in the right direction. Now let's turn to the vehicles that help you build wealth. Now, one idea to remember is the engine and the vehicle principle. Income is the engine. Income is the engine, the horsepower. But the vehicle decides how far and how fast you go. So a powerful engine, if you pack a powerful engine in a park somewhere or a parking lot that's still idle, that's cash in your checking account or savings account, they go nowhere. You can have the best engine and you park it in the wrong vehicle, it goes nowhere. Your engine is already strong. You're working hard making money. So what vehicle is your income sitting in right now? What vehicle is your income sitting right now? Is it moving in the right direction, or is parked or idle? So let's look at the vehicles themselves. The specific asset that carry your income forward. So this chart kind of break it down for you. So if income is the engine, there are 4 vehicles that build lasting wealth. first one is investing in the stock market. You are utilizing compound returns. The example I just shared with you, that if you put $10,000 away 30 years ago, you will have about $174,000 right now. Remember that example I shared with you? $10,000 in 1996. You'll be sitting on $174,000 right now. The second one is the retirement optimization, which is good for tax advantage account. Your employee will match you. That's the closest thing to free money. That's free money that you're walking away from. The $24 billion that is sitting on the table that nobody's claiming. Either because you can't afford to save, or your expenses are way too much than what you make. The third one is the business ownership, where your equity grows and you have an uncapped upside. Equity growth and creation, uncapped upside. More freedom to expand into other businesses. Because you can start one business today and you can make your money, put it away, and start another business down the road. And the next one is the real estate, the last one, which help with cash flow, equity appreciation, leverage, and tax advantages. So those are the 4 vehicles right there. And you don't have to master all 4 of them. Pick the right one for you, 1 or 2. If you just start with 1, that's good enough. Then you go to the next one. But I always advise people to pick one that works for them. The first one, retirement account, retirement optimization, 401k or 403b. So once you pick 1 or 2 for your situation, then you can then let them carry you until you can spread your wings into another asset. So the question I'm going to ask you is, of these 4 investing opportunities, invest in the stock market, retirement optimization, right? Business ownership, and real estate. Which one already fits your situation and which have you been ignoring? Which one can you grab onto right now? Or which one are you ignoring? I hope you're not ignoring all 4 of them. If you are, it's never too late to start. So this chart kind of explain that investor identity is about investor identity shift. It starts with you. If you believe in yourself that you can invest your money in the right vehicle, you're on your way. If you say I'm not an investor, you have that I'm not an investor mentality. You keep your money in savings account. Inflation is killing it. You're not progressing financially. You're way back. You're really behind. And by the way, you don't have to be an expert to invest your money. And you don't have to time the market either. And you don't have to pick the perfect stock. There's a lot of stocks out there, a lot of ETFs, a lot of index funds. If you're afraid to pick individual stocks, go with index funds that invest in so many companies. So it's like you buy into several businesses, a lot of them, hundreds of them. The best investors are the ones that are the most consistent. They invest on a regular basis and allow compounding to work for them with no panic. So I want you to shift your mindset from earning and spending to acquiring assets and investing in the right vehicles. This is an identity shift that compounds for life. So, right now, may I ask you, would you call yourself an investor today? And if not, what belief is keeping you from claiming that identity or that mindset? If I should ask you. So, this is very costly when I hear people say this. I am not smart enough to invest yet. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. You wait until you know enough. But the perfect times never arrives. I'm not smart enough is procrastination. Let me say it again. I'm not smart enough is procrastination. And procrastination is the assassination to your destination. Let me say it slowly. Procrastination is the assassination to your destination. I call it PAD. Procrastination, assassination, destination. And get it up the first two letters. P and A. Procrastination, assassination, and focus on your destination. Stop waiting. Because while you wait, time gets away from you every year you wait. It's compounding opportunity you will never get back. You learn by investing. You got to start small. You can start small, but be consistent. Be imperfect. Start before you feel ready. Just like anything else in life. So let's replace maybe one day, someday I will do this with actions. Look at something you can do right now. Take a step. Find something you can start doing today. Take action. This is for your financial future, for your financial freedom. Wealth building is a learned behavior. It's not a talent.